Namaste and welcome to Ebby&Flow. Are you holding on to any stress or tension? This gentle yoga flow is going to help you soften, release, and return to ease. So start on your mat in a seated position, easy pose, cross-legged position, whatever's easiest for you. Once you're there, try to sit up as straight as possible, get tall in your spine. Hands could be rested on the thighs. Take a few deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Slow that breath down. Really nice job. Something that I'm going to be reminding you throughout the practice is to release any tension from the face, the jaw, the eyes. Once you do that, it really helps you stay relaxed throughout the practice. Nice. Let's have our hands out in front of us extended. Palms are facing up towards the sky. On an inhale, slowly glide those arms up above. Exhale, turn the palms to face down and slowly bring those arms towards your legs. Do that at your own pace a few times. Trying to match the breath with the movement. Really nice job. Next time you meet your hands to your thighs, leave them there. Return to the breath. And now let's do something similar, but on the sides of us, laterally. So inhale, palms are facing up towards the sky, and lift the arms all the way up above the head. Exhale, turn those palms opposite way and lower the arms down. Inhale, lift the arms up, almost like you're making a rainbow above you. Exhale, lower them down. Do 3 more at your breath, matching breath to movement, and releasing tension from the face and the jaw and the eyes. One thing that helps me do that is maybe a slight smile at times throughout the practice. It lets you know that everything's okay subconsciously. This is not that big of a deal. It's not that hard of a practice, because the most important thing is the breath and staying in the present moment. Really nice job. Bring your hands to heart center. One inhale and exhale through the nose. Great job. Let's lower our left arm onto the mat to the side of us, and take that opposite arm, right arm, and extend it up and above your head, and eventually over towards that left side. Try to keep that right arm as straight as possible and extend it up to the sky. Continue to breathe here a few breaths. Can maybe take a slight gaze up towards that arm, or straight up ahead of you, whatever's most cohesive with the rest of your body. Let's bring that arm that was extended back down to the mat, and this time that arm, the right arm will be on the mat, hand flat on the ground. Bring that opposite arm up to the sky and extend it over left arm. Either look forward ahead of you or right arm up towards the right arm. Are you breathing? Are you removing tension from the face? Really nice stop. Slowly bring that right arm back down. Alright, let's come to tabletop position. Hands are below the hands and wrists are below the shoulders. Knees are below the hips. Pretty even, symmetrical posture. On your next inhale, lower the belly and lift the head, creating that arch in your back. Exhale, round the back and lower the head, looking towards your chest. Inhale, bend or arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round the back, look down. 2 more at your own pace. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Brilliant. Now choose whichever of those 2 felt better to you and that needed maybe a little bit more work, and stay at that pose and breathe. I'm going to do cat because that's the one that always seems to need more work for me and feels a lot better. Really nice job. Return to center when you can. Let's spread both knees out to the sides of us, to the edges of the mat if you can, or even further or smaller, and sit back towards your heels. Extend the arms out in front. This is called child's pose. One of the most relaxing, fun, easy poses for me. So here, you should have no trouble focusing on the breath, removing any tension from the face and jaw. Excellent job. Let's come back up to tabletop. Let's this time have our knees closer together. That's another variation of child's pose. It could be a little bit more difficult to breathe in this, so just try to bring breath from all the parts of your body to find some air there. If it gets too difficult, just spread the knees out so your belly has room, is not constricted. So lower knees are together, feet, legs together, and lower back down towards the heel. Same type of pose, child's pose. For this variation, if you want, bring your hands together into prayer hands and bring them behind your head towards the neck area for a tricep stretch. Great job. Let's return to center. Let's come to tabletop. I promise this is probably the most difficult pose we'll do, which is not overall supposed to be too difficult, but downward dog. Hands are in a similar position, maybe a little bit more wide. Fingers can be pointed slightly outwards. Really get a good grip on the mat. Feet are about hip distance or shoulder distance apart, and legs. Curl those toes underneath you and lift the knees and legs up to a downward dog. Try to focus on a straight spine, pushing yourself away with your hands, bending the knees so that you can really bring your chest and torso down towards your legs. Keep breathing here. Great job. Let's step the feet towards the hands and then lower down to seated position on our butts. Legs are extended out in front of us. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up. Exhale, forward fold over those legs. Have a bend in the knees. Excellent job. Come back to center. Let's inhale and lengthen once more. Exhale, forward fold. Superb job. Let's meet back at center. This time, let us lower all the way on our backs flat. Give yourself a nice big hug. Inhale and exhale here. Excellent job. From here, let's lift those legs up straight into legs up the wall. I have my feet flat like they're stepping on the ceiling. Try to stay active in those legs. Excellent. Give yourself a nice hug again. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lower those legs towards the right side. They do not have to touch. Eventually gravity will do its work, and they will in time. But we're going to do a back twist. One of my favorite poses, really relaxing, feels amazing. Are you breathing? Great job. Inhale, meet at center. Exhale, opposite side. They drop over to the left. Really nice job. Meet back at center. Have both knees hugged in right. This time, keep one of the knees bent in. That's the left knee, and the right leg extends straight out. It could also just be bent if it's easier that way. Maybe mini circles as you hold on to that left leg, lubricating the joints both ways. Excellent job. Extend that leg out and bring the right knee in to your stomach or chest. Same thing there, mini circles. Excellent. Now we're going to come into a reclined butterfly. All we need to do is bring our feet in together to touch, so the bottoms of the feet are touching. Both your legs are bent. And similar to what you do when you do a seated butterfly, which I'm sure you've done before, this is just a reclined laying back butterfly, Baddha Konasana it's called. Alright, let's do one final bonus pose. This is a little bit more challenging, but I know you guys can do it, or at least work towards it. Let's inhale, come up to legs up the wall. Exhale, stay. Take a couple more breaths to prepare. We're going to be doing candlestick or shoulder stand. The key to helping you here is really flexing that core, tightening up that core, pelvic area, and it helps with balance. Slowly bring your legs back towards your face and then lift up if you can. Have your two hands to support the low back, and then try to remove the chin from the chest. It looks harder than it is. It's not too difficult. Inversions are really good for you. They bring the blood flow from all the way from your feet and your legs towards your brain. Cannot tell you how healthy and good for you that is. So you want to do a few inversions per week at least for a few minutes. Anything where your feet is above your head is technically an inversion. Excellent job. Slowly lower back down. Legs up the wall. You did an amazing job today with this gentle flow. You created space for your body to relax and reset. Keep letting go. Keep shining inward. You deserve peace. Take your Shavasana 1 to 2 to 3 minutes. Namaste. Take care. See you in the next video.